And we will get started. Okay, so welcome to our first new coach call. This is for anyone who's been a coach for a little bit, or a new coach, or even somebody that's like struggling and needs help with stuff like this. So I'm going to do this every single month, and myself and a few other leaders are going to run it on the team. Basically, we're just going to go over like certain things, and then at the end we're going to go over like a Q&A. So tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about casting a vision and having goals to set in your business, and then Kira's going to talk about how to go into November with like sort of like when are you going to run your challenge groups type of thing, like kind of setting yourself up for success. And then Star is going to open it up with Q&A. So I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. And basically for now, right now, I want you to write down, everyone needs to have paper and pen first. Does everyone have one? Okay. Now I want you to write down why you decided to become a coach. Was it because you saw your coach right now? Did she do a specific post that really caught your eye? Was it because you wanted to have certain financial freedom in your life? Maybe you just wanted like extra groceries or for gas. Was it to stay more accountable? Was it to help more people on their health and fitness? And I want you to kind of get specific with what that was. And by show of hands, how many of you realize that once you got older, and maybe this might not be the case for you, but I found it was the case for me. How many of you like realized once you got older, it was a lot harder to dream big and actually believe in yourself? Right? Like when we're little, we always say things like, I'm going to do this when I'm older. I'm going to do this when I'm older. And then you get older and boom, you do not believe in yourself. You always worry about what other people think about you, all of these things. And that's why tonight we're going to talk about dreaming big and having big goals and pushing towards them, because this is what's going to make you want to keep going in your business on days that you don't want to show up. Oh my gosh, I have to quickly exit my Facebook because it's really distracting me. 1 second. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, now I want everyone to close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. And I want you to breathe in and out. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. I know it's hard to be like kind of like present right now, and it's kind of hard to feel like you're not really taking, but like have an open mind about it, okay? Keep breathing deep and think about something that you're grateful for right now. Think about something, whether it's somebody in your life, whether it's a thing in your life, or whether it's something that you love to do. Think about that for a few minutes. I want you to be grateful for exactly who you are and exactly who you are created to be. Know that you're here tonight for a reason, and you're on this team for a reason. You signed up for a reason, and there's a reason why you're here tonight. Now I want you to think of someone in your life that you love. Someone you're really grateful for, whether it's your parents, your best friend, your child, whether it's a cousin or a family member. I want you to think about that person and why you're really grateful for them. Why are they blessed to be in your life? I want you to really picture that person in your mind. Now I want you to think about a place that you're really grateful for. Whether it be your best friend's house, the beach, a certain trip you've been on, I want you to picture yourself there. Why do you love that place? Why are you grateful for being there? Picture yourself there. Now I want you to think about a thing in your life that you're grateful for, whether it be your favorite sweater or your bed or your favorite cup or your mug, whatever it is. I want you to think about that thing and be grateful for that thing. The last thing might be a little difficult, but I want you to find gratitude for something in your life that's hard. Something you've been through that's been hard, whether it be failing at something or losing something or someone. Because when you're blessed for the things that have happened for you, not to you, I promise you it will be life-changing. Now, I want you to remember that you are here for a reason, like I said before. And now that we've spent some time in gratitude, I want to now dream big and talk about dreaming big in your business. So before, you wrote down why you decided to become a coach. You wrote down whether it be like, I wanted to sign up as a coach for financial freedom. I wanted to sign up for a coach for this. But now I want you to dream even bigger. So I want you to write down the person that you're going to be 5 years from now. And I want you to be specific about this girl or man, if there's a man that's going to watch this. Who are you going to be in 5 years? Imagine her 5 years from now and really be specific. What personality does she have? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? Who are you hanging out with? What does she wear? What does her team look like? Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have your own house? I want you to picture it like it's a movie. Now, everything you visualized, I want you to write all of that down as fast as you can. And whatever you're writing down tonight, I want this to be your vision for why you're going to continue to show up every single day. It's not because you want to be a certain rank. It's not because, you want to be recognized on the team, nothing like that. I want you to picture this vision, whatever you wrote down tonight. And this is always what you're going to look at and always what you're going to picture on the days that you don't want to show up, on the days that you don't feel like sending an invite, on the days that you don't feel like getting your workout in. Remember, this is about your future and what you want with this business and what you want for your future life. And I know right now it's kind of hard to be like, I'm a new coach, like I just started, but realize that coaching has the opportunity for you to do that, to do these big things, to dream big. So that's a little bit about the vision and goal setting I wanted to do with you guys, because I know a huge part of it is staying consistent and always picturing, why you want to continue showing up every day. And for me, it's always been having that vision and being specific about what I wanted and what I wanted for my future. And coaching has been able to do that for me over the years. And those are the reasons why I get up early and why I show up on days I don't want to. So that's why I wanted to do that exercise with you guys. But next, Kira is going to talk about how to set yourself up for a successful month, and November's coming up. So I thought that would be perfect.
Awesome. So I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about what I specifically do to set myself up for a month. What I do may not work for you guys. We all take time to find what works and what doesn't. And when it doesn't work, reevaluate what's not working and get really specific in what you need in your business. So the first thing I do to set up my month is I'm a planner person. I write everything down. Everything that I know that is happening in November, I put in my planner. I specifically use the Rise Up planner. I don't know if anyone else has used it, but that's what works for me. So I open it up to November. It has goals and all the things that I need to do for November, and I break everything down. I run 2 sneak peeks every month. I like to run one at the beginning of the month and one at the middle of the month, because that still gives me the rest of the month to focus in and follow up with all those people who either joined the sneak peek or who I can send to my sneak peek or send the video if I made a video. It really depends on the month and how I run them, because I switch them up all the time. Because like I said, what works for some people does not work for other people. So I like to switch it up. So that's kind of the first thing I plan. So for November, I have a sneak peek on the 1st, which is a Sunday, and we're doing an afternoon just to try to switch up times for other people. And then I have one on the 19th, which is a Thursday. So those are where my sneak peeks are sitting this month. The next thing I do is every month I run a free group, and every month is different. So October, we did a soup group. In November, we're doing a self-love group, because I find November is one of the hardest months. It's getting cold, it's dark. There's not a ton to look forward to in November. There's not a lot of holidays happening and all that stuff. So I figured this month we would hone in on just kind of some self-love, self-care, and all of that stuff. The next thing I do, this is pretty new for me, is we started running a book club. So October was the first month that we ran one, and honestly, it went so well. All of the challengers joined. There's 2 of us. So we had all of our challengers join us. So we're doing a second one. And we're actually going to be reading Rachel Hollis's new book. So I'm super excited for that. Every week we ask questions, 2 questions on Sunday, and once a month at the end of the book, we will get on Zoom and have a big chat about what we thought about the book. And that's been amazing. Everyone's super excited and connecting, and they're getting their personal development in, because that is 100% so important to be doing. The next thing I do is focus on when I want to hit which Success Club points. So every month, I believe Star actually gave me this idea quite a while back. I try to have SC5 on the 5th of the month and SC10 on the 10th of the month. Now, just because I give myself that goal doesn't mean that I always get there, but I definitely try to make sure, okay, am I on the right track? Am I doing all the things to hit that goal? And if I am and I haven't hit it, that's okay. I still have 3 weeks left to get to those goals. But Success Club 5 is a non-negotiable for me, and I make sure that I hit that every month. So that should be a non-negotiable for everyone as well. I don't know how new all of you guys are, but Success Club 5 is adding 3 people to your back office. So that's coaches, discount coaches, just customers as well. So those are really important to hit. And then the next thing I like to do is, if we have any promotions happening in the month, I put those in my calendar. I talk about them on my stories. So not this month, I guess, November 2nd, we have our launch of Peppermint Mocha, and I'm so excited. It came out last year, and my name is on the list. I already have girls an email list ready for the day it comes out. They're getting their emails the way they can get it. That's a really good way for you guys to connect with people who aren't purchasing product. Just reach out and say, hey, we have a new shake launching this month. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to know when it launches? Are you interested? And then I'm going to have you guys actually write or unmute yourselves and chat. I want to know what rank advancement you want to hit in November. If you are not Emerald yet, I want this month to be the month that you hit Emerald. To be an Emerald coach is 2 people under you guys. 2 people is super easy to get. We're trying to aim for 3 minimum every month. So Drop in the chat when you're going to hit Emerald this month, 2 times Emerald, 3, 4 times Emerald, Diamond, whatever your goal is. I want to know when you're going to hit that this month. So drop that in the chat. And it's okay for it to be scary. If you're not scared, yes, star November 26th, 1 star. 4 times Emerald by end of November. Amazing. Awesome. Emerald, Emerald, and Diamond. Perfect. Those are amazing. So that gives you guys by the middle of November. By the middle to end of November, you guys are all going to have that locked in. So write that down somewhere. Write it down where you guys can see that every day, because having that in your vision just helps you push forward. And then, so we have 2 months left. So we have November and December left of this year. I honestly can't believe it. That is absolutely insane. So I want to know, where are you wanting to be by January 1st of 2021? Where do you want this business to go? Where do you want to be sitting? Do you want to be Diamond? Do you want to have a whole team under you? Do you want to have 3 working coaches? What is your goal? 66 days sounds scary. But where do you want to be? That's something to really think about and put it on as well. And then I just want to talk about one more thing quickly before we move on to Star. I've been reading Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. Honestly, if you haven't read it, you need to pick it up. I'm going to give you 2 things that I took away from this book this week. It's Monday, like this week and last week. Go into every customer interaction believing that you can close the sale with them. It doesn't matter if you are just introducing yourself in the beginning, but believe in yourself that I'm going to talk to this person and they are going to eventually be on my team, working with me or working with these programs. And then the other one that jumped out, and I truly believe this, no, there is no growth staying where you are. There is no opportunity in comfort. So make sure that you are out of your comfort zone. And if you're not scared, you're too comfortable and you need to do something different and change it up. Does anyone have any questions about what I said before we move on to Star? No? Perfect.
Is that all that you have, Kira? Yeah. Okay. I got her thumbs up. Okay. I'm on my phone, so I can only see 4 screens at a time. Sorry if I sound like I'm slurring my words or I'm not talking properly. It's all good. So yeah, like, I absolutely love everything that Shauna and Kira said. It's all important to moving your business forward and even moving your life forward. And so I wanted to open up the next few minutes to any questions that you have, any struggles that you're kind of trying to work through, and encourage you to take advantage of this time, because we are here for you. We designed this call for you, and you can't move forward if you feel stuck. So if there's any questions, either feel free to put them in the chat, or yeah, no questions are silly. Feel free to put them in the chat or unmute yourself, and we will do our best to answer them. I legit used to think questions were dumb, but it's the one thing that's helped me consistently move my business forward. Ask Shauna, I literally message her every day with questions. So
I don't know, I hopped on here late, obviously, because
that's okay.
Crazy, but I don't know if you talked about it, but do you guys have like a schedule you stick to work your business, or like if you could all kind of share what you do? I know some people time block, some people work it all in one chunk. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so I know that each person kind of works their business a little differently from the next. Some people are super busy. Like we have a lot of students in here and they will time block. So they'll do 20 minutes whether they're waiting in the drive-through line or 20 minutes while they're waiting at the gas station or whatever it is. They kind of use the time that they have to work their business. But I personally like to, I will write out my schedule kind of daily because each day looks so different, especially with like my work. I have like a 6-week rotating schedule, so I never work the same shift every week. So I have to like time block, but we do have like power hours like basically every day. But each business is so different to your schedule, right? So it has to fit into your lifestyle and your schedule. So whether that's really early in the morning or whether that's really late at night or throughout the day, it all just depends. I see some questions in the chat. Shauna said that she makes hers on her regular personal ability.
So one of the questions was, did you make fitness accounts or did you begin on your regular? So I just said I made it on my regular.
Oh, okay. So I have some coaches though who have both. I just didn't want to commit to having 2 accounts because I feel like at first it's a lot to even commit to 1 account and trying to post more consistently. But it's all by choice. It's all by what you prefer. I've had coaches who started out with 2 and kind of integrated into 1 because I think personally it's important to share that your personal lifestyle can fit into the workouts, this business, and to kind of I personally just integrate it into 1 because I find it works best, and to show people that we're real, we're like authentic, and we're still trying to make this work no matter how busy we are. So yeah, I don't know if I answered that okay. Yeah. Is there any more questions about power hours or any coach questions that you have, any rank advancement questions? Because the more clear that you are, the more you'll be able to like focus on that goal, I think.
Okay, I don't really know how to like word this question, but I feel like I'm messaging like so many people and like sending out invites, but then people are just like leaving me on red, and then I message them again like a few weeks later and like, hey, is this something you're interested in? But then they're just leaving me on red. So how would you like go about like trying to get people to like answer you?
Oh yeah, so Shauna just said that that's so normal, 100%. Like I've been in this business 2 years today. Oh my gosh. So I've been in this business for 2 years and I still have people ghost me, but if I feel like there's someone I really, really, really want to work with, or someone that I find like see huge potential in, or even that I can relate to, I'll just start connecting with them. Like I'll look at their Instagram stories and I'll connect with them through that way, or I'll connect with them through their posts, because oftentimes those people that you invite will literally like join you a year later. I've had people join me a year later, even though I'd send them like 3 invites. Like I used to send people invites every month, and sometimes I still do. And there's also like free stuff that we can be giving them, like free value if you're talking on your stories about your journey or whatever is going on in your life, so it can be relatable. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted by this chat. Yeah, sometimes it takes people longer because they're just not at that point where they're ready to join yet, or they're just kind of working through their own emotions. But I always try and connect with them, and then sometimes I just have to move on, and sometimes they'll just come back to me. It all just depends, but I usually try connecting with them on like everything other than Beachbody, and then if they're still not kind of connecting back, then I kind of just walk away a little bit. And sometimes I've had people like that who have ghosted me multiple times, even after, like they'll be like, I'm so interested and ready, and then they'll still ghost me. And it's common, so I try not to make it personal. I'm like, okay, you're not ready, like it's nothing to do with me, and it's everything to do with where they're at in their own journey. So I just try and like keep it like respectful of them and where they are, but also I'm not going to get hung up on them, if that makes sense. Is there any more cues? Feel free to like also message us or your coach personally. My mic doesn't want to work, LOL. Oh, do you have a question, Amy?
Her question was, new coaches or challengers that I have on my team, what Facebook group do I add them to? So your new coaches will be added to Team Empower. We'll first put them through the training, the Level Up training group. And then once they're done, add them to Team Empower. And then as for your challengers, you could either start your own challenge group or you can add them to my BOD group starting November 1st. And I can make you co-admin so that you can add them to it.
Perfect.
I have a question about
Oh,
BOD groups
yeah.
for a second.
Yeah,
Sorry.
course. That's okay, don't be
How
sorry.
many people can we make co-admin on BOD groups? Do you know?
I actually don't know that. I've just literally been trying to make everyone that is like a working coach an admin, and it's worked so far, but
Okay.
also our group's not that big yet, so
Yeah, I don't know if
not
there's a
everyone's
limit.
transferred over.
I'm not sure if there's a limit of how many you can add, but I can look up the FAQ for that. There might be a answer.
Okay. I can
And then
also do that.
always-
It's not a huge deal.
Yeah, and then always feel free to either message your upline coach or Shauna, Kira, or myself, and we can always help guide you to the right directions. Sometimes we'll send you the FAQs because we want you to kind of do that research too, to kind of become your own CEO. But yeah, we're always here to support you no matter what it is. So make sure that you always reach out to us because we don't know if you're like struggling with something if you don't voice that. And yeah, we want to be here to support you the whole way. So if that is, I think we can end this call. Shauna, what do you think?